Hello my people. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you're watching me from. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. I'm so grateful for you watching my videos, for you liking my video, coming back to see more content. And for those who are new here, welcome. Have a seat. We serve a lot here. More empowerment, more vibes, more enjoyment, and everything. And today it's business as usual, and we really want to make money. We want to ensure that our pockets do not run dry. And from the title, as you've seen, we're going to discuss, to analyze about the cheapest, the cheapest businesses that one can do, that include, that only does things to do with food. You know, in every corner of this world, everyone has to exist with food, and people want food. People eat food. One can use like one or two different type of clothes, but when it comes to food, it you have to eat for you to survive. So there's nothing like bargaining about food, and people love street foods. I don't know if you love them, but if you don't have stomach issues, people love eating food. So we'll go direct to the point. These are some of the businesses. If you're low on finances, if you only have 1,000 bob, you can work well with these. So the first one is cooking chapati. We're going to analyze on the different things that you need to see if the 1,000 can cater for that work to be started. On cooking chapati, the first thing you need is the cooking flour, which a 2 kg can even go to as low as 150. You can get even 150 to 200. You need cooking oil. 1 liter is about 200. You have what else? A basin, which may cost 50 bob. You may also have, let's assume you have a rolling pin and a pan. You also need to have charcoal that costs 100 bob. 100 bob can cook the 2 kg flour. And we also have to have a jiko that may go to 200 or 250. And imagine you're good to go. You're ready to start your business. Only that. And mind you, if you cook 30 chapatis from the 2 kg flour, multiply by 20, where each chapati costs 20. That is 600. 600 if you deduct those items that you've bought. Go back, get others, because something like oil cannot go all of it on the 2 kg flour. You can even purchase half in this case. So those are some of the work that you can start with the lowest amount you have in your pocket. Another one related to that is selling mandazi. In this case, it's more related to chapati, but you only need to have flour, cooking oil, charcoal, a rolling pin. You may have it or borrow. There's that pan, there's that I don't know how to call it. There's that karai that is used for cooking mandazi. You can even borrow or just go somewhere and then be paying slowly. In this country of ours, or anywhere, you can have the lipa pole pole, the higher purchase thing, where you can get the profit and go pay 100 per day, and you go on with your work. Another one that is also more cheaper, and even the 1,000 cannot even go all of it, is roasting maize. At this point, you may even get one maize at 10 bob, 10 shillings, or 15 shillings. When you have like which let's say to 100 to 150 bob. 10 maize where you cut into pieces where quarter way it's 20 bob, halfway is another 20 bob, or you can even divide the maize at 3 portions where it will even cost 60 bob. You say full is 40 that way, where even if you sell a full roasted maize 40 bob and you bought it at 10, is there any loss? No, you're gaining 30 bob per maize, and you only have to buy maize. You have to buy a jiko costing 200 or 250, and the charcoal costing even 70 to 100 bob, and you're good to go. My dear, don't, if you're capable and your environment allows you, don't hesitate. Go for that money, and you only go for hours, because roasting maize is not done during the day. It's just done in the evening while people are going for evening errands, for going for supper, coming out of work, and everything. Another one related to that is boiling maize. If someone is not having a roasted maize, definitely will have a boiled maize, sorry. So on this case, you only need a sufuria, water, a maize, the same, costing 10 and 15 bob shillings, and also what else? Nothing else, and charcoal, and selling one boiled maize at 30 bob from purchasing it at 10 bob. It is worth, my dear. Don't just sit down, and you only do some of these street food business in the evening or early in the morning, and they don't need much. Even if you get a profit of 400 bob, 500 shillings, 300 shillings, and during the day you did your work, and in the evening go get the 300 bob, you're good to go. It is worth. The other one is selling groundnuts, njugu karanga. A lot of people, even in different places where there's boarding matatu and bus stations and everywhere, you may get people carrying carrying groundnuts that are roasted, costing 10 shillings, costing 20 shillings, and people purchase them. You may get 1 kg of groundnut is around 160. You have charcoal that costs 100 bob. You have a jiko costing 230, and you have salt costing even 10 shillings. You roast the maize. You roast the groundnuts. Seal them. There's a certain paper that you can purchase. It goes for around 100 bob, and you use even a candle to seal them. Go hawk. Go stand somewhere. Let people buy. It is so cheap, and they doesn't go bad. It's not like mandazi can't go overnight. This one, even if they stay fresh, they are good. Even if you sell today, they remain. You can still sell tomorrow. You can go host. You cannot sell these in the morning. Labda during the day when it's sunny, and mostly when there is a lot of movement somewhere. That's why in bus stations it works better, or where people are lighting and boarding matatus. Another cheap business that you can start, my dear, it is selling eggs. 1 tray of eggs goes for around 400 bob, each costing 15 shillings. Where you sell them, you boil them and sell them at 20 shillings. In this case, you'll need some charcoal, costing 100 bob. You'll need a tray of eggs, costing 400 bob. And not necessarily even, you can still buy even 15, 20, not necessarily buying the whole tray. You can even start with 10. You need a bucket costing 100 bob or 150, and you also need kachumbari, which consists of onions and tomatoes and some salt. Salt even you can buy at 20 bob, 10 bob, whichever. Even 10 bob can work. You can even use it for days, even a week. And just place your boiled eggs in your bucket. Have your kachumbari. Just move. You can stand somewhere or just decide to move. My dear, that's another work that gives. It works magic. Another one is selling samosa. There are different kind of samosa. We are not talking about meat samosa. No, we are talking about dengu samosa, waru samosa. You get people are so they improvise a lot of things where they sell different types of. You will even get some people have placed even kamande, and it's still good. People sell them at 5 shillings, 10 shillings, depending on the size. You'll need flour, about a kg. You'll need the dengu, about a kg, which goes for around 100 bob. Not even 100, like 100 bob, yeah, dengu, which there are too many. You can not even use all of it. You need cooking oil, around 200 bob per liter. You also need a pan, a pan where you will boil you cook your samosas. You'll need charcoal. You'll also need what else? We assume you have a rolling pin, or you can even borrow your neighbor. What else? And a tray. You don't go purchasing that big tray that cost even 3,000, 5,000. No, you start with have your table, all your stool, have your tray, place them there. These are street food. They don't need to be covered too much. You can cover them with a clear paper, or just because it's in the evening. You cook as you place them on the tray, and things will work magic for you. Sell them. Don't fear. The other one and the last one, not the least, is cooking chips. In my home country, we say chipomutu. Yes, and they're so sweet, they're so delicious, and people go for these, especially those who have young children. You go for these because they're cheap. You can even get them being sold for 30 bob, 50 bob, and of good amount. In this case, you also need a karai. You also need cooking oil. You also need potatoes. You need a knife to chop them and cut them, boil them, and have a bucket, a clear bucket where you can place them, and wait for people to come. Wait for them to come. As long as they can see its chips being sold, wait for them to come. So those are the cheapest food selling business that you can start with the little 1,000 shillings that you have. Don't stay in your comfort zone anymore. Borrow that 1,000 shillings, and within 2 to 3 days, you will have returned the money back. We are all willing to have that money to finance our issues, to finance our basic needs. So don't sit down anymore, my dear. That is the end of the video. I hope you got something. Share it to someone who is in need. Listen to more business ideas. We've just started with 1,000. If you're not a 1,000 person, then you are a 2,000 person. Wait for your video. It's loading soon. Put your notification bell on, and we will do more. We will go even to 1,000,000 shillings. We're just going to analyze business because we really need money in our pockets. We're also going to talk about savings. If you have issues with savings, we're going to discuss. We're all here to enjoy and to empower each other. So thank you for watching till this and subscribe to my channel. Share it to someone else that you feel he or she needs this to see this. All the best in your life, and I love you so much. Bye. See you on the next video. Bye.